Hello, welcome to session 4 of Mindful Chair Yoga with me, Sally Dunne, brought to you by Laoghaire-Rathdown Libraries. So we've been working gradually through all our classes. This is our 4th one. We've been working with all the joints, warming them up and getting the circulation really flowing through the body, warming us up, preparing us for our supported yoga poses. So let's come and sit down. Pelvis right into the back of the seat. Thigh bones parallel to each other, pointing forward. Knees directly over the ankles, 90-degree angle at the back of the knee. Rolling the shoulders back and gaze level with the horizon. Crown of the head reaching the ceiling. We're in our seated Tadasana. Let us breathe in and out gently, observing how your breathing feels this morning, how the body feels, feeling the natural weight of the body settling into the seat, being present here, right now, here in your seated Tadasana pose. Take the hands to the heart center and just check in now. How have you been finding the classes? How are your regular areas of tension or discomfort? How are they coping? How are they doing? Are they feeling the benefit, or are you pushing through pain, which really we need to avoid doing? Focusing on the feeling of the breath coming in through the nostrils and moving out through the nostrils. Body filling, body emptying. One hand to the upper chest, one hand to the belly. Just as you settle into the start of the practice now, just notice where the breath is moving. Possibly it's moving more up in the chest area, so you'll probably feel the upper hand rising and falling more than the lower hand. But gradually, as you come more and more relaxed and centered, the breath will gradually move down, allowing the diaphragm to move down towards the belly, so the belly softly fills as you breathe in and releases as you breathe out. Abdominal breathing. Often a handy thing to do during the day is to place 2 hands on the abdomen and just breathing into the hands, filling the belly. Exhaling. Coming into this present moment, feeling the body settling onto the seat. Lovely. So, opening the eyes now, we'll take the arms down by the sides. We'll just continue that movement now with the breath, observing the movement of the breath as we work into the arms as well. So let's breathe in, taking the arms forward. As you breathe out, turn the palms to face each other. Then breathe in the second breath as the arms open out wide. Exhale, the arms come forward. Turn the palms down, breathe in, raise the arms to wherever suits you, and then exhale, take the arms all the way down. Let's repeat that. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, the arms open. We get a stretch across the chest. Exhale, the arms come forward. Turn the palms down, breathe in, lifting the arms up. Exhale, take the arms all the way back down. One more time, bring the arms forward to breathe in. Exhale, the arms turn, the palms face each other. Second breath, breathing in, opening. Exhale, take the arms forward. Turn the palms down, breathe in, lifting up. Exhale, take the arms all the way back down. Let the arms rest down by your sides. Then take the hands to rest on the lap. Take the hands to your waist now. Do a little bit of rocking again, just to check that you have all the weight on your sitting bones. Lean a little forward, knowing that we're hinging from the top of the thigh, taking the pelvis and the spine forward. Do a little rocking and rolling as you whirl through the pelvis, moving through the clock face, 12, 9, 6, 3 and 12. Lovely, coming back to center, keeping the hands on the waist or down actually on the hip bones. Take the elbows forward, take the elbows back. Simply opening the elbows back behind you as you breathe in. As you exhale, take the arms forward. Notice how the shoulders move forward. Notice how the shoulders move back. Lovely. And then take the arms down by your sides. Take the arms forward again. Take the palms to face the ceiling. Bend the elbows. Take the elbows out wide. Take the elbows forward and press them against each other. Feel the work in your chest muscles. Slowly open the arms out to the sides as you release. Twice more. Elbows come together and press. Elbows slowly open out to the side. One more time. Elbows coming forward and press. Notice how your shoulder blades are moving away from each other in your upper back. And then as you take the elbows wide, notice how your shoulder blades come together. Stretch out the arms, turn the palms down, take the arms down. Lovely. So from here, holding onto the chair with your right hand, let's take the left arm out to the side, turn the palm over and raise the arm to 12 o'clock. Now, if that doesn't suit your shoulder, you could just bend the elbow, take your fingertips onto your shoulder and raise the elbow to wherever suits you. Or the other option would be just to let this arm cross over your body and hold the opposite shoulder. So I'm going to take the first position, taking the arm out and up. We're going to gently do a side bend now to open the side body. Plant your feet steadily on the ground. Take a breath in, lift up, and exhale, move over to the right, but press your left hip down into the chair. Look under your arm. Come all the way back, turn the palm down, take the arm down. Let's do that again. This time I'll do it with my fingertips on the shoulder. Breathe in, exhale, I'm coming over to the side, but I'm still pressing my hip down, looking towards the arm. Come back to center, take the arm out, take the arm down. One more time on this side. I'm going to take the hand across, breathe in, and I can still get a nice side bend going, but I must press the left hip, even your left foot into the floor, and look away as you open the side body, coming all the way back to center. Release the arm down. Pause for a moment. Notice any differences that you may experience between the left and right sides. And then we'll go to the other side. So first position, if it suits your shoulder, arm out to the side to 90 degrees, turn the palm over, raise the arm to 12 o'clock if it suits you, holding onto the chair, take a breath in, engaging the abdomen, firming the abdomen on the out breath, take yourself over to the side and look under the arm. Pressing this right hip, right foot down into the floor, coming all the way back, take the arm down. So I'm just going to do it now with the fingertips on the shoulder. Breathe in, firm the abdomen, over we go, looking away to the arm. Come back to center, take the arm back down. Or we could do it, of course, with the hand across the body. Breathe in, lengthen up. As you exhale, draw the abdomen in and leaning over to the side. Look away there to your right. Come all the way back to center, release the arm. Hands on the lap, settle for a moment and just see how that feels. Nice deep breath in, straw breath, imagining you're drinking straw, blowing your long exhalation out and down the straw. Lovely. We're going to come into a nice adapted warrior two pose. So coming forward in your seat, sitting bones sitting on the front of the seat. We're going to take the right leg out to the side. So we're opening out that thigh bone out to the side. Seeing how that feels on your hip. Notice I have my foot pointing out to the right. This other leg is going to go out to the other side as much as you can. You mightn't be able to straighten it fully, you could have it bent, but just have a sense of that leg going out to the side. We're trying to keep the front body facing forward. Check that you're comfortable on the seat and you feel nice and balanced. So from here, excuse me, from here, the arms widen out, arms are broad, palms are facing the floor. Soften into the elbows and stretch through the arms again and look to your right. Take a breath in, keep the spine upright, and then gently lower the arms down, holding onto the chair. Take your legs back to the front. Sit for a moment, observe how that feels. Then we'll move to the other side. We'll take the left leg out to the side, left foot pointing out, and then we'll arrange this back leg wherever suits you. The leg could be straight, the leg could be bent, whatever works for you. So we're opening out now to the other side. Belly and chest facing forward, shoulders facing forward. Just get comfortable with the lower body first. And then when you're ready to, spread out those arms and look along your left arm. Keep the spine upright. Keep the arms level. Look along your front arm. Warrior two. Gently lowering the arms, holding onto the chair, bring yourself back to center. Pause for a moment, check how that feels. A couple of nice deep breaths in and out. Now, moving on to one more seated pose here. Parsvakonasana, side angle pose. Again, take that right leg out to the side. Take the other leg back out behind you. Position yourself on your chair in whatever way is going to feel comfortable for your hips. Your spine is upright, but now we're going to tilt the spine and take this elbow onto the knee. Press back into that leg as straight as you can manage. So your spine now is in a diagonal. Allow that top shoulder, your left shoulder, to move back. In other words, we don't want it rounding forward. Move it back. So side angle pose. Now that might be quite enough. Or if your top arm is happy, you could raise the top arm up, palm facing forward. Turn the palm to face towards your head and allow that straight arm now to come down by your ear. So that I'm reaching with my left hand, reaching away from that leg that's out behind me, trying to make this long, straight line. And I could look under the arm. And then gently take that arm all the way back. Allow yourself to come up, releasing the legs. Come back to center. Pause for a moment. Close the eyes, take a few deeper breaths. Check how that felt. Lovely. When we're ready to, we'll go to the other side. So having the chair is such a great support here. So this knee is bent 90 degrees, the other leg is out behind us, nice and straight if possible. If it's bent, that's absolutely fine. Trying to keep the body facing forward, sitting at the front edge of the seat. When you're ready to, we're going to take the spine to the side in a diagonal, extending the spine out to the side. Take the elbow to the knee, rolling that right shoulder back, keeping the front body long. If it suits you, this arm is going to come up, turn the palm over, and reach. So the arm doesn't touch the head, but it's just alongside the ear. If that suits your shoulder, it can be strong enough, so see how you go. Look under the arm if that suits you. Feel that lovely long length to the side body. Then gently release the arm. Come all the way back up. Reposition the legs. Sit back on your seat. And rest for a moment. Taking a couple of breaths in and out. Very good. Now from here we're going to come forward again. We're going to do a little twist. So with the feet at hip width distance, knees pointing forward, we're going to take the hands to the heart center. We're going to take the hands out from the body. Taking a deep breath in, we're going to take that left elbow over to the outside of the right knee. We're going to point our hands forward. We're going to raise that top elbow to the ceiling, and we're going to rotate the spine to look to the side. Keep the back of the neck long. Press that lower elbow into the knee to help you rotate your spine. Press the palms of the hands against each other. Top elbow pointing to the ceiling. Lovely. Gently come all the way back up to center. Pause for a moment. And then we'll go to the other side. So taking the hands out away from the chest, lifting that elbow, starting the rotation, take the elbow to the outside of the knee, press the elbow into the knee to help you rotate, keeping the spine long, the back of the neck long, draw your chin in, pointing the top elbow to the ceiling, pressing the palms against each other. Allow yourself to breathe. So revolved chair pose. Gently coming all the way back to center. Take the hands to the heart center. Pause for a moment. Really nice movement for the health of the spine. Lovely. And from here, we're going to come to standing. So gently come up to standing. This time we're going to turn the chair the other way. We're going to have the chair facing away from us. We're going to be holding on to the back of the seat. So just standing here for a moment, let's just ease through the hips as we've been doing, swaying the hips from side to side. Then take the feet together, whoops. Standing tall, feet at hip width distance. We're just going to take that right leg back behind us, toes pointing down, pressing into the floor. Try and keep the leg straight, again opening the front of the hip. Then flex the hip by lifting the knee up and send it back and up and back again. So taking your time, raising the knee up and then taking the foot back down. Next time your foot comes down, really press those toes down to the floor. Keep the other leg really standing strong and straight. Then raise the arm up the same side and just see how far you might want to go with the arm as you lift up. Lifting the heart. Slowly take the arm back down, breathe in again and raise up. Exhale, come all the way down. Holding onto the chair, take the foot back, standing back into Tadasana. Begin to take the other leg back behind you, then raise the knee up, take the leg back. So you're flexing the hip, then you're opening and extending the hip. Getting that openness on the front of the hip. Toes pushing into the floor. Keep the toes down, let's raise the arm. Taking the arm forward, doesn't matter how high you go, just have a sense of that lovely long length from the toes behind you, all the way up the front body towards the palm of your hand. Lovely. Lower that arm back down, take the foot back, standing tall in your Tadasana. Very good. And then from here, just one other little movement. Stepping back, taking the feet to hip width distance, push the hips back behind you, begin to lower the spine, looking to find a position where the spine would be parallel to the floor. So we're making a kind of an L shape. The legs are straight, the spine is straight, and we're hinging at the hips, creating this 90-degree angle on the front of the hips. I'm keeping my arms as straight as I can. I'm spreading my fingers and I'm trying to lift my sitting bones up. Now that strong pull on the hamstrings, you can release that, bending the knees, and then straighten again. And then gently come up. And just one more time, send the hips back. Sending the hips back, lowering the spine, parallel to the floor. Keep the knees soft if you need to. Opening the chest, opening the armpit area towards the floor. Don't drop the head, keep the ears between the upper arms. And then gently come all the way back up. Step one foot forward, step the other foot forward. Stand tall. Arms resting down by your sides. Lovely. And we'll turn and face forward. And so we're going to sit down again. Take your chair back to center. Place yourself back on the chair. Taking the pelvis right into the back of the seat, feet flat on the floor. Lean back now on the chair. Rest your hands once again on the torso. One hand on the upper chest, one hand on the abdomen. Close the eyes. Lower the head. And just check in how you're doing. And then gently now we'll bring the practice to a close. Take the palms to the heart center, lower the head over the fingertips. And then take the arms out to the sides, breathing in, lifting all the way up. Take the palms together overhead. Exhale, the hands come back down. And one more time, breathing in. Drawing energy now and bringing it deeply into the body. Namaste.